3 reasons why royalty-free libraries is the best way to get started in music licensing. Reason number 1, anybody can join. All you need to do is open an account, fill up your form, you put your address, generally speaking, you provide a form of ID. Wherever in the world you live, you can pretty much just join in. Usually you get payments through PayPal or Payoneer. In other ways, it's very easy to join in libraries like Pond5, and all you need to do is submit music. Submit your very first music track. The easiest way to get started in music licensing, okay? There's no need to build a relationship with nobody. You don't need to contact no music supervisor. You don't need to search and do any research of music libraries. These are marketplaces that are pretty much open. They're websites, okay? You can just go to Pond5 and apply. Well, you don't even need to apply, just open an account and start uploading not only music. You can start uploading music, and at the same time you can upload photos, some stock photos as well. But it's the easiest way to get started. All you need to do is have some music. I usually recommend to have between 5 or 10 tracks ready, or even if you don't have 5 or 10 tracks ready, you can start composing 1 track at a time. Submit 1 music track, especially if you're focusing on your strength. I have mentioned this before. All you need to do is focus on what you do best. So if you do hip hop, submit hip hop. And yes, hip hop does sell. Reason number 2, you can still get performance royalties if you are affiliated with a PRO. Now, royalty-free libraries, that doesn't mean that you don't get any royalties. Yes, it says royalty-free in the tin, but what it means is that the customer purchased the music track once, and depending on the license they have paid for, they can use that music track in their projects. Now, if you are affiliated with a PRO and you have registered your music with a PRO, like most composers do, you are entitled for further royalties when your music gets placed on TV. There's a lot of confusion out there, a lot of misinformation, thinking that because it says royalty free, that doesn't mean that you're not entitled to royalties. And reason number 3 of why royalty free libraries is the best place to get started in music licensing is that you're getting paid as you're getting better as a music composer. You can always join other libraries, you can always climb the ladder and approach different libraries and music supervisors. But in the meantime, when you're getting your foot in the door, this is the best way to test yourself first. See how you cope with rejection. See how you cope with file preparation. A lot of composers complain about Audio Jungle being very difficult to upload. The upload process is a nightmare, and I agree. But wait until you try to fill up the whole metadata for one of those high-end libraries, which is like humongous when it comes down to description and metadata, and it's a real pain in the butt, I gotta tell you that. So that's why it's so easy and so important for you to get started with Pond5, Audio Jungle, and many other stock libraries out there, because you can test yourself, you can test the market, you get used to the process of uploading music. The best part is that you're gonna start getting paid by practicing on composition, by being actively engaged in a marketplace. That's what many of my colleagues have done. They have started with royalty-free libraries, and they have slowly climbed the ladder, or they have slowly started to approach different higher-end libraries, different supervisors, but they still have music on royalty-free library. And it all started with websites like Pond5 and Audio Jungle, and because it's so easy. So it all comes down to being proactive. It all comes down to starting today. So if you're somebody that is new to music licensing and to royalty-free libraries, download my free guide, link in the description, so you can follow the 7 steps to get started the easy way. I also have a free workshop where I explain how can you earn between $500 and $1,000 per month with royalty-free libraries. As always, thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the private messages and emails. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.